Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Kill Team Battle Report. I'm Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Geek, where I'm about to face a 125-point kill team battle between my Blood Angels and Taylor's Tau. So the story that we've got going on here is that this is a Tau-controlled planet that has come under assault from the Blood Angels, trying to win it back for the Emperor here. So around the entire planet, the Blood Angels have been sieging the Tau, and an elite force of Vanguard veterans were dispatched to this sector to go clear out a specific cadre of Tau that have been operating in here. So they were sent down to kill them. So that is the story that we've got going on. The mission that we were going to be playing is a little bit of a homebrew. We've got 3 objectives on the table here along basically the center line. These are going to be essentially at the end of each battle round. If you control the objective, you get a point. We also are going to have kill points involved, where if you kill the leader, you will get 2 points, and if you kill a specialist, you will get a point. So that is going to be it for the story. That is going to be it for the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 kill teams that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Blood Angels, my kill team will consist of, from left to right, I've got a Vanguard Sergeant as my leader. He will, we then have, with a bolt pistol and a chainsword. We then have a Zealot Specialist, who is a Vanguard veteran with a jump pack with a bolt pistol and chainsword. We've got my Combat Specialist, who is a Vanguard veteran with a jump pack with a bolt pistol chainsword, and we have a Sniper Specialist with a bolt pistol and chainsword, Vanguard veteran as well. We then have 4 more Vanguard veterans, one with a Thunderhammer, and 2 others with bolt pistols and chainsword. 3 others with bolt pistols, chainswords. And then for the Tau, his kill team will consist of, from left to right here, we have his leader, who is a stealth suit with a fusion blaster, marker light, and target lock. We then have a stealth suit with a burst cannon, who will be his heavy specialist. We have a Pathfinder with a rail rifle, who is his sniper specialist. We have a Pathfinder, who is a comm specialist. We have 2 fire warriors, 2 breachers, and 2 more Pathfinders, one with an ion rifle, one with a pulse carbine. We have a grav inhibitor drone and a recon drone. All right, so those are the kill teams. Going over deployment, I've got my 2 regular Vanguard vets over here. I've got my Vanguard vet with the Thunderhammer inside there, the 2 guys with the jump packs, so the Zealot and then the Combat Specialist. Over here, we got my leader, we've got another Vanguard veteran, and then we've got my Sniper Specialist back over here. Going over deployment for the Tau, we've got his leader right over here. We've got the recon drone here. We've got a fire warrior. We've got a breacher over here. We then have his heavy specialist. We've got the grav inhibitor drone here. We've got the comm specialist behind him there. And we have the regular Pathfinder over here. We then have the Pathfinder Sniper Specialist there, along with a Fire Warrior and a Breacher. And then we've got the Pathfinder with the Ion Rifle back over there. So that's deployment. We will now roll off to see who will have initiative going into turn 1. I rolled a 4, my opponent rolled a 7, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Tau here on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Tau here on turn 1. His Fire Warrior here moved up, as did his Heavy Specialist up over here. His drone moved up, as did his leader up to the front over here. These guys, his Breacher, his Grav Inhibitor drone, his Ion Rifle, the Breacher, and the other Fire Warrior all moved up over this way. His Comm Specialist moved up. Sniper readied himself, as did this other Pathfinder over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase for the Tau. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels. All right, movement phase for the Blood Angels here on turn 1. These 3 guys all advanced up over this way, getting some pretty good rolls. He moved up there with his jump pack. He jumped up over here with his jump pack. And these guys all advanced up over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so into the shooting phase here, we're going to start off with his Sniper Bro, who can see my guy through everything over there. He would be obstructed, but he's going to use the ability of the recon drone to allow him to ignore the obstruction onto him over there. He's also going to take the +1 from the comm specialist here to hit. So he's going to be hitting on 4s because he's more than half range from where he's that there with his rail rifle. So this is going to be hitting on a 4. Rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s for Sniper and Sasea, which is his Tau set there. No hit. And this guy over here is going to fire into my Zealot Specialist up here. He's very obstructed, and he's more than half range, so he's going to be hitting on 6s.
Rerolling ones.
Rerolling 1s, though, for Sasea. No hits. All right, so now his leader over here is going to fire into my Zealot Specialist. You can see him through the hole down there, so it's going to be obstructed, so -1 to hit, but not outside of half range there. So it is going to be hitting on a 5, correct? Rerolling 1s because it's Sasea. No hit. All right, so now my combat specialist is going to shoot into him. He's obscured and a stealth suit, so it's -2 to hit, but he's within half range, so he's going to be hitting on a 5. No hit. All right, so now his Pathfinder over here with the ion rifle is going to fire into my combat specialist. He is going to supercharge with it, so it's going to be D3 shots. Getting 1 shot here. At least you got your 1 out of the way here. This is going to be hitting on 6s because of moving, because it becomes heavy when he supercharges it. So between moving and obscurement, it becomes a 6 to hit. Rerolling 1s. No hit, but doesn't blow up, so that's always good to go. And then my dude bro here is going to shoot into his leader, hitting on a 6 because of stealth suit, obscurement, and more than half range on his pistol. Nope, no hit. All right, so his fire warrior over here is going to fire into my dude bro over here. He's within half range, so he's going to have 2 shots, but he's -1 to hit because of obscurement there. So looking for 5s to hit. Rerolling 1s because it's Sasera. Reroll those 1s, Sasera. Into double 6s, that's how you do that. So that's 2 hits. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound. AP, nothing. So looking for a 3-up save. And he's good. Woo! So now his breacher here is going to fire into my combat specialist. He's going to use the middle profile here. So it's 10-inch range, but he's more than 5 inches away. So he's more than half range. So this is going to be 2 shots that are going to be hitting on 6s because he's obscured. Rerolling 1s because of Sasera. Okay, getting 1 hit there. Pretty good. Strength, what is it?
5.
Strength 5 in the middle profile there. So looking for a 3 to wound. That is a wound. AP -1, so looking for a 4-up save. No, I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. And he's good. All right, so now his recon drone is going to fire into my Zealot Specialist up here. He's going to be hitting on 6s. Getting 1 hit. Rerolling. No, they don't get the benefit, right? Drones? I don't think so. So here we go. This is going to be burst cannon, though, so strength 6, right? 5. Oh, strength 5, so still looking for a 3 to wound. That's a wound. AP. Nothing. So looking for a 3-up save. No, I failed that one, so I cannot re-roll it. That is going. I think they've only got the 1 wound, so that's going to be 1 second. Yep, 1 wound. So here we go. Rolling the injury roll. Takes a flesh wound. And then his heavy specialist here is going to fire into my back guy over here. He is obstructed and more than half range, so he's going to be hitting on 6s. Rerolling 1s. Nope, no 1s there. All right, so that's going to be the end of turn 1 here. At the end of the turn, I do control this objective, and I do control this objective. So I will get 2 points there, leaving me at 2-0 right now. So now we are going to roll off to see who has initiative going into turn 2. I rolled a 4. My opponent rolled a 6, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Tau. All right, movement phase for the Tau. His leader jumped up over here, as did his grav inhibitor drone over here. This guy, his heavy specialist, readied, as did this fire warrior, as did the recon drone, as did the Pathfinder, as did his sniper specialist, as did his comm specialist. This guy fell back over this way, or moved back over this way. He readied himself. And then this guy made a move up over this way, trying to see if he can get somebody onto an objective. So that's going to be it for the movement phase for the Tau. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels. All right, so movement phase for the Blood Angels here on turn 2. These 2 guys advanced up over here, hiding behind the wall from the burst cannon, but they'll still probably get some shots from him, but prepping for that next turn, charging in around the corner over there. And then we're going to have a whole bunch of extra charges here. So we're going to start off with my combat specialist charging into his leader. So because he's got the jump pack, he ignores vertical distance and kill team. That's still a thing in the charge phase. So he is going to charge into him over here. He needs a 5-inch charge to get in, but he's going to be D3 additional inches away because of the grav inhibitor drone since he's in 12. So plus D3, so additional 2 inches. So I'm going to need a 7-inch charge to make it in over here. Can he see me? Or
yeah.
Yep. So yep. So then go with the Overwatch there. Looking for a 6 with the re-rolling ones because this is Sarah. No re-roll there. So I need a it was +2, so a 7-inch charge to make it in. Then I make it in. And now he's going to charge. He's going to declare against the leader and the breacher down over there. So he's within 12 inches of the drone there. So he's going to have an additional D3 inches. So an additional 3 inches to his charge there. So I need a 4-inch charge to get down here. So he's going to be a 7-inch charge. He's going to be an 11-inch charge to get in here. So let's see what I can get. Get back here. 6 inches is not enough to even get into him. So I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that. Oh, back into a 6. No, that one's rough. All right, so now my dude bro over here is going to charge into his fire warrior over there. So he's going to fire Overwatch at him because you can see him through the windows over there. He's looking for 6s. Nope, no hits there. So his charge distance should get him in. And then my sniper specialist is also going to charge into him. Does not make it with a 4. And then following up, he advanced over here, and my leader moved around the corner over there, taking the spot of the guy who charged around the corner. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so starting off the shooting phase, his sniper here is going to fire into my zealot specialist. He is going to use the ability of the recon drone to ignore the obstruction. He's within half, and he's going to get +1 from the comm specialist, and he's going to spend a CP to get an additional +1 with the sniper the sniper stratagem there. So it's going to be 2 shots here, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Getting 2 hits there. These are strength 6, so looking for 3s to wound.
6s are immortal.
6s do a mortal wound in addition. So that's going to be 2 at AP -4. So those are going to go straight through. So what do? The first one, they do, what is it? D3 damage. So the first one, and it's going to do 2 damage. So it's going to go, that's going to be enough to take him down to 0 because he's already at 1. So this is going to be 2 injury rolls. +1 because of the flesh wound. And -1 because of the obstruction there. But +1, -1, he is still out. All right, so then his burst cannon from the recon drone is going to fire into my leader over here. So he's going to have 4 shots. These are going to be hitting on 6s though, obscured and like very far range. But re-rolling 1. Oh no, drones don't get that. And then his fire warrior is going to fire into my thunderhammer bro here. So -1 because of obscurement. So he's going to be hitting on 5s. Re-rolling 1s, getting 1 hit. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. No wound. And then his fire warrior over here is going to fire into my leader over here. So he's going to have 2 shots hitting on 5s or 6s.
5s.
He's within half range?
Within half.
He's within half range but obscured, so hitting on 5s.
One.
Nope, no 1s there to reroll, so just got that 1 hit. This is strength 5, so 3s to wound. No wound there. Then my leader is going to look through the window and see that breacher there, so he's going to fire into him. He's going to have 1 shot hitting on a 5 because he's more than half range and he is obscured. Nope, not going to get it on that one. And now his breacher is going to fire into my dude bro over here. He's within half range because it's 18 inches, right? Or is
no, he's got the shotgun.
Oh, he's got the shotgun. Okay,
he will be.
So he will be out of range there, but he's also obscured, so it's going to be hitting on 6s. Rerolling 1s. Reroll that 1. No, not meant to. All right, so now his guy with the iron rifle is going to shoot into my dude bro over here. Regular shots, not supercharging, so it's going to be 2 shots, hitting on 5s because he's obscured. Getting that 1 hit there. Strength 7, so looking for 3s to wound. That is a wound, AP. -1, so looking for a 4-up save. No, that'll go through. What's the damage? 1 damage here.
5.
Ooh, and he's out. All right, so now my combat specialist is going to attack into his leader over here with in the fight phase. So he's got 4 attacks because he's got 2 base +1 for the chainsword +1 for being a combat specialist. These are going to be hitting on 4s because they're -1 to hit stealth suits. Alrighty, so that's going to be 2 hits there. These are going to be strength 4, toughness 4. Would be 4s to wound, but +1 to wound because of being blood angels, looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds there. 2 AP nothing.
3 up saves.
2 3-up saves. He makes both of them. And then my guy over here is going to attack into his breacher. These are going to be 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, because he's not -1 to hit. Woo, but he's not going to get it if he rolls like that. So now his leader gets to attack back into here. 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. Getting 1 hit. Strength 4, so 4 to wound. No wound there. And then 1 attack from his breacher over there.
5.
Hitting on a 5. No hit. All right, so that's going to be it for turn 2 there. At the end of the turn, I do score 2 objectives there, putting me at 4 points. My opponent is at 2 points because of killing my specialist there. So that is going to be it for the turn. No morale tests need to be taken over here. You just get the 1 point for the specialist. That's right. The leader is 2 points. So that's 1 point for the specialist over there. So that's going to be it for the turn. We will now roll to see who'll have initiative going into turn 3. Turn 3. I rolled an 8. My opponent rolled a 6. So that is going to be a Blood Angel's first turn. All right. So into the movement phase here. He's going to stay in combat with him up there. Then he is going to charge into both of these guys. So he gets to fire Overwatch at him. So it's going to be 2 shots with his rifle there. Hitting on 6s. Rerolling 1s. No hits there. So his charge, he needs, you get plus D3 because of that drone there, plus additional 2. So I need a 6-inch charge into him, and I need an 8-inch charge into him. Ooh, making it with the 9 inches. And then this guy over here is going to charge into him. So Overwatch. 6s. No, nothing there. Plus D3 inches because of that drone. Plus 2 inches. So let's see if he can get in. And a 5 inches will not make it in. And now my leader is going to charge into his Dubro over here. 7-inch charge. Do not make it. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. Yeah, he's in. Then my sniper specialist moved up onto the objective here, and that will be it. We'll come back to you with the Tau movement phase. All right, movement phase for the Tau. These 2 guys advanced up here, so they are on the objective. These guys are in combat. These guys moved up over here, so they're within 2 inches of the objective. But he's also within 6 inches of his Dubro here, who moved up. Comm specialist and the other Pathfinder also moved up over this way. This guy moved up over here. That was took the place of the breacher that was working over the way over there. That's my guy. This guy is stuck in combat. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so now my sniper specialist is going to start us off and fire into his fire warrior. He is going to be hitting on 5s because he's -1 for distance and -1 for obscurement. That is a hit with that fill face. Looking for a toughness 3 or 4? T3. So looking for a 3 to wound. Of course, I'm gonna spend a CP. There we go. That's a wound. Armor save. No AP.
4 up.
4 up save. No, he doesn't make it. So is he out of action? No, he'll take a flesh wound. All right, so now his sniper over here is going to fire into my sniper. He's going to spend one CP to give him the +1 to shoot. He's going to get the +1 to hit from the comm specialist, and he's going to ignore the obscurement because of the recon drone over there. So he's going to be hitting on a 3, but he's out of half range, so -1 for that. That's going to be a hit. Strength 6, so looking for a 3 to wound. No, that is not a wound. Gonna spend a CP to reroll that one though. Oh, and that is a wound. AP -4. So that's just gonna go straight through D3 damage. That's 3 damage. 3 injury rolls here. 6 is gonna take him out. Whatever. And then my guy over here forgot he's gonna fire his pistol in there, hitting on a 4 because he's -1 to hit. That is a hit though. That is not a wound because he's tough 4. Yeah. All right, so now his fire warrior here is going to fire into Madubro over on this side. He is obscured and he's got a flesh wound, so hitting on a 6. No hits there. All right, so now the recon drone is going to fire into Madubro over here. No obscurement because he's like right up against the window there. So part of his model will be able to see all of it. Yeah, he's going to be good to go. So this is going to be looking for 5s to hit. Getting 3 hits. That's brutal. Here we go. Looking for strength 6. So strength 5. So looking for 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds there. No AP, so 3 up saves. Making 1, failing 1. So here we go. Injury roll. He's out. All right, so then we're gonna start into the fight phase over here. My guy with the power hammer, thunder hammer, is going to be hitting him on 5s because he's -1 for unwieldy and -1 for it being a stealth suit.
6?
No, nothing there. And now my leader over here is going to get his attacks. 3 at base plus 1 for the chainsword. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 1 wound. 4 up save. No. Goes through. And with a 2, he takes a flesh wound. And then my combat specialist is going to attack over here. That is going to be 2 hits. And then he is going to be looking for 4s to wound. 3s to wound. Yeah, because of the red thirst there. So that is going to be no wounds. All right, and then his one dude bro here is going to attack into me. Hitting on a 6 because he's got a flesh wound. No hit. And then my guy over here is going to attack into him. 3 attacks because of the chainsword. That is going to be all hits. There we go. That is going to be all wounds. There we go. That is going to be enough. 2 fails. So 1 injury roll, and he is out of action. So now the leader is going to attack into my combat specialist. 5s to hit. Getting 2 hits. There you go. Strength 4, so 4s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds. 3 up saves. Don't die to a Tau in combat. Oh, he makes it, thankfully. And then he's going to attack in here. He's got 2 attacks. Getting 2 hits, though. 4s to wound. Oh, okay, no wounds. All right, so that's going to be the end of the turn there. We don't have any morale test to take because of him being Cicera, so he can't fail over here. And I don't. I have 4 guys out, and I've got 4 guys on the table. So I'm 1 more, and I have to roll for break. So pretty rough there. So that was turn 3. My opponent scores 1 objective here, 1 objective here. I don't score any because he killed me off with the objectives there, which is pretty crazy. So he gets 2 points for that. He also has another point for killing one of my specialists, so he's at a total of 4 points to my 4 points as well. So that's going to be it for the turn 3. That was turn 3? Yes, that was turn 3. So now we will roll to see who has initiative going into turn 4. Roll to 3. My opponent will go first. We'll come back to you after the movement phase for the Tau. All right, so Tau movement phase here on turn 4. Turn 4. His drone moved up over here. His leader fell back over this way. His heavy fell back over this way. His drone here moved up a little bit this way. These 2 guys readied themselves. These 2 guys readied themselves. He advanced up over to this position. And that is it for the Tau movement phase here on turn 4. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels. All right, so my combat specialist fell back over this way. He stood still where he was, and then these 2 guys are going to charge. So we're going to start with my leader charging into this guy over here. So we needed, what was it, a 7-inch charge? 6-inch charge? 6-inch. So he's 7 inches away. So he's seen as a 6-inch charge to get in over here, plus D3 inches because of this. So it's going to be plus 3 inches. So it's going to be a total of 9-inch charge here. But you can overwatch, right? Or can you not see me? Oh, you can't see me. Cannot see me. So I need a 9-inch charge to get in. Not going to make it. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that. Oh, and I make it with that one. Woo! And then this guy here is going to charge into these guys. He needs a 7-inch charge because he's 8 inches away. So I need a 7-inch charge plus D3 inches. Plus 2 inches, so I need another 9-inch charge to make it in over there. But we got your Overwatch first, so both those guys can shoot him. So we'll go with the Breacher first, or do you want to go with the Ion guy first?
I'll go Breacher first.
Breacher first, here we go, 6s. Ooh, getting a hit, strength. With an 8 inches away, right?
8 inches, yeah, so 5.
5, so that is going to be a wound.
-1.
-1, so 4 up save. Oh, he makes it. So now you've got the Ion. Do you want to supercharge?
No, because he's in rapid fire.
Nope, he's in rapid fire there, so he's not going to supercharge here. So 6s again. Oh, that's how you do that. Strength 7, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be, ooh, 1 wound. AP minus 1. So looking for a 4-up save again. Oh, and he makes it. That's how you do that. So looking for a 9-inch charge. No, just out. All right, so now a sniper specialist getting the +1 from him, ignoring the obscurement from him, and then spending a CP for +1 to shoot into him. Looking for 2s to hit here, rerolling 1s. That's getting 1 hit, rerolling that 1. And into a hit there. So that's going to be 2 hits. These are going to be strength 6, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound, AP -4, so that's going to go straight through. D3 damage. Oh, 3 damage. Injury rolls. And he's out. And now this fire warrior there is going to fire into my dude bro over here. He is going to be, what's he? Just regular 4-ups. Hits. Yeah, 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s. That is going to be 1 hit. Strength 5. That is a wound.
No AP.
No AP, so 3-up save. He good. The breacher is not going to fire into my dude bro over there. He is obscured, so he's going to be 2 shots hitting on 6s because he is outside of half. So. No hits there. And then the ion rifle there is going to fire into him. Looking for 5s. Rerolling 1s though. Yeah, because I am skewered. There we go. That's a hit. Wounded on a 3. Here we go. That is a wound. AP -1. Oh, no. That's going to go through. So 1 damage, right? 1 damage. Oh, he takes a flesh wound. All right, so now this guy over here with the burst cannon, he has fly, so even though he fell back, he can shoot. He's going to shoot into my combat specialist. -1 to hit because he is obscured. 5s to hit. That is going to be 1 hit. Rerolling the 1s because of Cicera. Getting 2 hits. There we go. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. Getting 2 wounds there. No AP here, so it's looking for 3-up saves. Making them both. Woo! So now my combat specialist is going to fire into his fire warrior over here. From my position here, he is obscured, so he is going to be -1 to hit. So he's going to be looking for a 4. That's a hit. Strength 4, toughness 3, looking for a 3. No. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that. There we go. That's a wound. 4-up save. Oh, he's good. And now his recon drone is going to fire into my dude bro. 6s to hit. That's going to be 1 hit. Rerolling 1s though. Oh, no, because it's a drone. So 2? No, not strength 8. So yeah, no wound there. So now my leader's going to attack over here. 3 attacks base +1 for the chainsword. That is going to be all hits. 2s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds because it's would be wounded on 3s +1 because of blood angels.
5.
So 5s to save. No AP. 5-up saves. No, doesn't make any of them. And with that, he's out. And then I dragged him over here, so his comm specialist will get to swing back at me over here. So it's going to be 1 attack.
Yeah.
Hitting on a 5. That is a hit. Wounding on a 5. No wound. All right, so that's going to be it for the turn for turn 4 here. I do have to roll to see if I am broken. With a 10, I am broken. I don't think I get to 1 second. Oof, nope, that is it. So I am broken. So let's do some nerve tests. This guy over here, I've got 5 guys out. So 5 + 3 is 8. He's good to go because he's a Vanguard veteran. This guy over here has got a 9. So 5 + 4 is 9. He's good to go. And this guy, Vanguard veteran again, 5 + 5 would be it, but re-rolling because of when they shall know no fear. Into a 1, he is good to go. So my guys are fine, but technically my team is broken. My opponent does not have anybody that's broken, but this guy does have to roll because he's got 2 guys out of action, but 1 guy within 2 inches. So it's going to be, he's got a leadership of, what is it again?
6 base.
6 base, +1 for Cicera, +1 for this, which would be 8, -2. Oh no, so he's good because the 2 there, he can't get an 8. So that is going to be it for that. So we will roll though to see if we go on to, at the end of the turn, he does score an objective here. We can test this one over here because we've both got a model with 1 inch there, and nobody's scoring on this one. So my opponent gets one more, leads with 5-4, and let's see if the game ends on this turn here. 3+ it goes on. Oh, it's going on. So now we will roll initiative for this next turn here. And an 8 to a 9. So Tau will be going first. We'll come back to you after their movement phase. All right, movement phase for the Tau. His recon drone came around the corner over this way. This guy readied himself down over there. The comm specialist fell back out of combat with my leader over here. His sniper specialist moved up over here. His leader just moved up over this way. He stood still where he was. These two guys readied themselves. This guy moved or advanced, just moved around the corner over there, but his heavy specialist advanced over this way. And that is going to be it for the movement phase. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels. All right, so movement phase, he's going to stay still over there. My combat specialist is now going to charge into his fire warrior and the comm specialist over here. So we're going to go with the fire warrior first. So he's going to have 2 shots hitting on 6s. That's not going. 1 hit right there. Rerolling 1s because it's Cicera. Into still 1 hit. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. That is a wound. No AP, so he's good to go there. And then into the comm specialist. So 2 shots here. 6s. Getting 1 hit. Still 5. That is a wound. Oh, no save there. So no, I'm not going to command point that. I'm going to hold off. I'm hoping. Oh, never mind. I probably should have. Ouch. Now my guy over here is going to charge into both his heavy and into his whatchamacallit, fire warrior here. So we're going to go with the burst cannon first. So he's going to hit on 6s. Getting rerolling 1s. Nope, no hits there. And then the fire warrior.
Should be in half range.
Yeah. Well, still, yeah, so it's 2 shots. Nope, no hits there. So his charge distance.
Minus D3.
Oh, minus D3.
Good.
Well,
You're
is it?
good.
I'm good, even if the 3? With a -1. So with an 11, he is in. All right, so his fire warrior over here is going to fire into my leader over here. So he's going to be hitting on 5s because of obscurement. Getting a hit, that's going to be looking for a 3 to wound. That is a wound. 3-up armor save.
Do it.
Ooh, I'm going to spend a CP now
There we go.
to save this one. Oh, okay, he's good.
We will.
All right, so now the iron rifle guy is going to fire into me. He's going to supercharge here. So it's going to be D3 shots. That's going to be 2 shots here. These are going to be hitting on, what is it, -1 because of, are you ready? So it's just going to be -1 because of obscured, but within half range?
Yes.
Yes, so this is going to be looking for 5s to hit. Rerolling that 1.
He's going to kill himself.
Otherwise, he's going to kill himself. No, but he gets the hit. So that's going to be strength 8. So looking for 2 to wound. That's a wound. AP.
Still -1.
Just -1 here, but 2 damage. So it's -1. So looking for a 4-up save.
Do it.
Yeah, he good. And then the breacher is going to fire over here. 2 shots. He's going to be looking for 6s to hit. No, not getting anything. All right, so now his sniper over here with a rail rifle is going to get +1 to hit from the comm specialist, ignoring the obscurement from him, and he's going to spend a CP to give him +1 to hit. And he's going to fire into my leader over here. So it's 2 shots hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Reroll that 1. That is going to be 2 hits here. These are going to be strength 6, so 3s to wound. That is 1 wound over there. AP
-4.
4, so that's going to go straight through. D3 damage. Doing 1 damage here. Can't reroll it because he already spent his reroll. Into 3. Yep, but so he just takes a flesh wound.
Yeah.
All right, so now my leader is going to fire back into a sniper. I ignore the flesh wound because being Space Marines, but I believe I am more than 6 inches from you there. Do you mind just like pulling it out there? Yeah, just outside of 6 inches. So minus, it's going to be -2 from that. So it's 1 shot hitting on a 5. Oh, but I get it. Wounded on a 3. No, don't get it. And now his leader is going to fire into my leader with the burst cannon. Oh, no, the fusion blaster. So I am going to be obscured, so -1 to hit. So hitting on a 5.
Rolling 1s.
Oh, doesn't need to. That's a hit. Strength 8, right? Wounded on a 2. That's a wound. AP -4, so that's just going to go straight through here. D6 damage.
More than a 1?
2 damage. There you go. More than a 1. So 2 injury rolls here. 2 dice on the injury roll. All right, into the fight phase. My guy over here is going to attack into his heavy specialist. He's going to have 3 attacks, hitting on 4s because he's -1 to hit. Getting 1 hit. This is going to be strength 4, toughness 4, wounding on 3s because of blood angels since I just charged in. That's a wound. Regular save. 4 up. Oh, 3 up save on him. Oh, he's good. And now the heavy specialist is going to attack back with his 2 attacks, hitting on 5s. Ooh, getting that hit. Strength 4.
4, yeah.
So looking for a 4 wound. That's a wound. 3 up save.
Do it.
Yeah, he good.
1.
And then 1 attack over here from the fire warrior. 5 to hit. No hit. All right, so that's going to be the end of turn 5 here. So at the end of the turn, he scores 1 point here, 1 point here, and 1 point there, garnering him an additional 3 points. So 9 to my 4, and we are going to call it here because there's nothing much more I can do with my one guy with a flesh wound over there. I'd be just swinging at the nothingness that is his stealth suit for a whole bunch, trying to get 1 point off of that, and it's just not going to happen. So yeah, there was. After the first turn, I felt kind of good. I had the points were going there. My guys were still alive. I was getting them into position. And then it just went downhill from there. So I know the shooting worked really well for the Tau. But at the same time, I couldn't do what I needed to do. And he did everything he needed to do when he needed to do it. So that's how you win a game, is do what you have to do when you have to do it. So, but a ton of fun to play. I always love playing Kill Team. And I really liked the idea of these elite blood angels just swarming in, trying to take them out, and the Tau just fighting them off, running all over the place, just blasting as they ran. A ton of fun. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil the Glacial Geek. As always, my opponent's been Taylor. And until next time, have fun.